Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my dudes. We are live. And it's hot. It's a hot one, folks. I don't know why it got hot suddenly, but today was killer. Killer. Lucifer, good to see you, buddy. Where you been, man? I miss you. Drewski, what's up, man? Memers, what up, yo? I miss you. How's everyone's Thursday? Hey, does the video quality look better to you guys? I bought this new webcam that can do 1080p and like HD shit, and it turns out that you have to pay for the premium StreamYard service to be able to use the fucking 1080p. To stream in 1080p, you have to pay for the higher level. It's like $50 a month. I ain't doing it, at least for now. But I'm hoping at least it looks a little better. Dan, what's up, man? You said it looked better? All right, cool. That's good. Dwayne, El Cap, Muersalt, Jesse, Brian, Dan, hey man, Edgy, what's up, dude? Richard, hello, sir. It does look better. Okay, awesome. Hell yeah. That is awesome. Kevin, what's up, man? A fellow Kevin. Hello, sir. Oh man, that sucks, man. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I hope you figure it out. I know you will. Does your text alert say I missed you? What do you mean? Mimo's here too. What's up, dude? Steve's here too. Camera probably kinda up converts the picture even though it's not true HD. Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping it would do. I wasn't thinking in those kind of technical terms, but I was thinking, hey, even though I can't go to the full 1080p, it's got to be a little bit of an upgrade. And I think I'm going to try it right now. But I think it'll focus better holding up knives. Let me see. Oh, come on. Focus. Focus. It was doing it earlier really nicely. There we go. Bam. I guess it takes a minute, but that's nice and clear, huh? Sweet. I wonder why it took so long. Is there a trick to that? That time it focused faster. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. What the fuck ever. How you guys doing? My new camera seems to have a better picture, but it's slow to focus, and the built-in mic sucks. Yeah, I would not use the built-in mic on the webcam. If you need a mic, Shane, like if you actually need a microphone, I can give you my old one. I will send it to you if you pay for shipping. It's good. It's a blue Snowball, so it's the same brand as this one. It's just one step down, but it's still really good. I used it for all my videos up until I got this one like a couple months ago. But if you need one, I will send it to you, brother. Mizme, what's up? Yes, Edgy does have a channel, and you should go subscribe to him. Sharpen 5 knives standing. Back and neck are jacked up. That's no good, man. What are you thinking? I see you in Neve's chat and all. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you're new to the knife community or not, but you'll see if you start going to like the knife YouTubers lives regularly, you'll start to see all the same people in there all the time. Yeah, no problem, brother. Just let me know. It should only be like $15 to ship, so just let me know when you want to do it. I'll send it over. Are you filming with your phone or a webcam? Well, I guess either way. You could use it for your live streams, or if you buy this adapter right here, you can plug your USB mic into your phone for doing your reviews. That way you can have a nice mic while you're doing your, top-down review style videos. Really, really handy. Oh, nice. Vosteeds are available in Canada now, it looks like. Any Canadians out there? Got a cheap webcam? Well, yeah, either way. If you use your phones for review for like videos though, Shane? Damn, those must have been some strong ass herpes if they jumped through the internet and got you. Highly contagious. Highly contagious. Spiny, nice man. How do you like it? Oh, you just ordered it. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that one. I hear it's good. I really like Gavco designs. I desperately, desperately want the Wii hyphen. That's a Gavco that I really want. But it's expensive. The spiny dogfish might hold me over until until I can get that hyphen. For everything but shorts. Okay. Your phone might have a better camera on it, dude. I don't know what kind of phone you have, but I use my phone for all my filming, and then I just hook my USB mic up to it with this handy little thing. The mic that I'm sending you is a USB mic, so you could use it with a phone. Spyderco M398 is no joke. Laid it back to 17 degrees. Felt like it took as long as it did with the 15V and the Atoma 140. Damn. Yeah, I mean, let's look at the chart. I can't remember what how M398 scores. Let's see. I just need to save that chart on my phone, but let's see. M398. Here we go. M398. 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 Oh yeah, it's a 9 on edge retention. So only a 2.5 on toughness, but it's also very corrosion resistant it's an 8 on corrosion resistance. So the only steel that beats M398 on edge retention is S125V and 15V and Z-Max, which I've never heard of, and Maximet. So that's top of the line edge retention right there. Absolutely. Todd, what's up, man? Good to see you. Found a cigarette, smoked a few puffs, threw it out. Actually, like the Juul better. Yeah, I mean, once you get used to it, I don't think I'm quite there yet. Still, when I smell my my coworker smoking a cigarette, it still smells fucking delicious. So good. So I don't know. I'm sure I'll get to a point at sometime where I prefer the Juul, but it's still kind of hard. Hi Finn, I'd like to add on my list too. Yeah, yeah, I really like it, man. I love that look. Kind of a harpoony sheep's footy kind of deal. Just got my gently used Manix 2 in today. The action seems like it has a little resistance. Does it need to break in, or is it just wound too tight? You mean resistance like when you pull down the lock, it doesn't fall shut by itself, or what exactly do you mean resistance? You mean resistance like when you're flicking it, or thumb flicking it, or what? It's not the most drop shutty knife in the world. Um, Mine is pretty good because actually I have slight blade play, and I have a ceramic ball in here. But I've had Manixes before that didn't really drop shut without a little bit of a, helping wrist flick. But most Spydercos need a little time to break in my experience. Every Spyderco I've ever owned got much smoother over time. But you can always try to back off the pivot a little bit. It could be over tight. When I got my new Shaman recently, for some reason I got it and the pivot was just really tight. And I loosened it up a little bit, and now it's perfect. So they must have just over tightened it at the factory, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's another thing you could do. I haven't tried that on mine, but I've heard of people doing it. You stick like a little pin up above. You pull this down and then stick a little pin up in there and leave it like that for, I don't know, overnight or something. And that'll kind of, it compresses the spring and leaves it compressed over time so that it kind of shortens the spring slightly. You could try that. You could get a ceramic ball in there as well. You get them at Flytanium. Sells those. Doesn't deploy smooth and the lock is tight. Okay. Yeah, just back off the pivot a little bit. You want to get it to where you might have very slight blade play. Like if you really wrench on it, you might feel a little bit of movement, but that's okay. But you kind of want to just mess with the pivot, tightening, loosening it very, very slightly until you get nice drop shutting. And, it's nice and smooth, but very minimal blade play. You should have almost zero blade play and still have it drop shut when it's broken in nicely, at least. Dude, I am fucking loving my Shaman. I've never owned a Shaman before. I've tried a few, but this is the first one I've ever owned. And man, I've been carrying it every day since I got it. It's just amazing, dude. It's an absolute beast. I mean, look at this blade stock. It's a beast, but it just feels good, man. It's got a really like solid click. It just feels solid as fuck, man. I feel like I could just do anything with this knife, and it's a really good feeling. And of course, the 15B, absolutely love it. So I'm really, really happy with it. I'm not even sure if I'm going to replace the scales right away. I'm really not in a rush. I think they look good. We're really, really comfortable. I'm almost hesitant to get new scales because then they won't be contoured. And man, these contoured scales are just insanely comfy. Is there any aftermarket titanium or aluminum that are contoured? I saw that Flytanium used to make them contoured titanium, but they were all out of stock. working slicer, super comfortable with good fidget. Yeah. I haven't, well, yeah, I haven't done a cut test with it, but I've done a cut test with another shaman, so I already know. But yeah, it slices surprisingly well. I really didn't think it would because of that really thick blade stock, but it's such a broad blade that it has time. You know, it's not a it's not it's a very gradual slope down to the edge. So that just helps with not having enough or as much friction, you know, pushing through materials. So yeah, I was pretty surprised at how slicey it was. But obviously the Manix 2 will be a little bit more slicey. In fact, let's look at the difference in blade stock. Drastic. Drastic difference on the blade stock between the Manix 2 and the Shaman. And then, even more drastic, the Delica. Look at that. Damn. Manix just cuts a little. Yeah, it does. It does. The Manix is probably my, well, I don't know. I'm really liking the Shaman, but I think the Manix is probably the best all-around work knife. You know, slicing, but also heavy duty. I think this is Spyderco's best all-around work knife. Definitely. I love the Manix. But man, I'm loving the Shaman. Full flat regrind on the Shaman. Man, that'd be badass, dude. That crossed my mind today, actually, when I was looking at it. But I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't really be the same because you'd have to get rid of the Spyderco logo. You'd have to get rid of this nice stonewash that they do on these 15Bs, which I really actually like very much. So I don't know. It would be badass though. The MSI. Oh yeah, the MSI. Did you guys see my cut test video on the MSI today? I was actually pleasantly surprised at how well this cut. It wasn't the best slicer. I mean, as far as like pushing through cardboard, the normal thickness cardboard, it was fine. But the triple thickness cardboard, it was hard to push this through that stuff. You know, it's thick blade stock. It's not a full flat grind, but it does come down to a thin measurement behind the edge. It's like something like 13 thousandths, which is thin. It's just not a full flat grind. You know, it only has that far to get down to the edge. So pushing through material, you know, thicker blade stock, and there's just a lot of friction up in here, you know, up in the flat area. But aside from pushing through the cardboard, this did really good. It cut through the leather glove like nothing. It cut that wide strap first try. It was cutting the rope first try. So overall, really good. There were a couple hot spots though. One of them is the clip here, how it pokes up. This is a hot spot right there. And then the other one, for some reason, is right in here. It's almost like this is a little sharp right here on the scale. I noticed that was a hot spot too. So not awful, but I did notice it, and it certainly is a nice choke up spot. And it's much bigger than I thought it would be. I mean, it's bigger than the Shaman. Much bigger than the Shaman. I mean, the Shaman looks tiny. Isn't that crazy? It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. It's really big. Chris Flo, what's up, dude? How you doing? That was weird. Bummed about the soft M390 with all the hype they claimed about it. Has it been tested? Because at least judging from the testing I did, it seemed to be really good. I mean, it was really easily slicing paper after all the cutting I did. And then after a quick strop, it was cutting even better. So, and I know my cut tests are not that extensive or scientific, but at least judging from what I saw, it seemed to be totally fine. But I don't know if it was tested at low HOC or what. I'm not sure. What's up, man? Pretty fly. Oh, did I miss one? B Walsh, member for 1 month. What's up, dude? Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw. I was making a knife today, and I had quenched it, but I hadn't tempered it yet, so it was in that really brittle stage. And I pulled it out of the oil, and it had a warp in it because this is actually the first time it's happened to me. I've made like 10 knives now, and I've never gotten a warp after quenching ever. But this particular one, I had ground it really thin, a really thin full flat grind, and it was thin blade stock too. So I dunked it. I got a warp. I stuck it in the vise and let it cool down in there for a little bit, and I loosened up the vise, and it was still warped. So I got most of the warp out, like in the main part of the blade, but the tip was a little bit still screwy. So I just barely put a little pressure on it, and bing, popped the tip right off, about an inch from the tip. Just broke it right off. So I just turned it into a little stubby sheep's foot. I mean, it already was a sheep's foot, so now it's just a real stubby sheep's foot. But it'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. Oh, really? 59. Damn. Well, yeah. I didn't notice it. It seemed fine to me. But yeah, that sucks. I wonder what it's supposed to be. What's the optimal range for that? Brashier beer, what's up? What's up, dude? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, there's actually been a few 80-20 drops in the last couple months. I haven't seen a full tie one though. That's really cool. But yeah, they've all been going in seconds. I would love an 80-20 one day. Dean P, how's it going, buddy? Mark's here too. What's up, man? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Yeah, a full titanium 80-20 would be, gosh, so sick. Those sell for so much on the secondary market. It's absolutely nuts. Dog's name is Floki. Floki. You want to come say hi, buddy? Come here. Come on. Come on. Oh. Should I? Yeah, I'll show you guys. I finally got in my axial shift today. Oh, baby. Look at how beautiful this teal is. Such a nice, clean aesthetic on this OTF, man. Really like, there's no hardware on the show side at all. All the hardware's on the back. And the way they do the clip Check that out. So you can switch it left or right, and it's just secured with some hardware on the back right there. No glass breaker. No glass breaker. Awesome. You got an American flag milled in there. Right there. Really nice looking knife. And check this out. Bam! Warncliffe alert. Warncliffe alert. Nice reflective stonewash too. So it fires hard. Really, really nice. I'm just really hoping it slices well. You know, I've owned a few Microtechs and different OTFs over the years, and I've sold them all because they don't slice good. I need an OTF that it doesn't have to slice amazing, but at least just good, you know? I don't know if this will be the one, you know? It's a pretty shallow grind there, but it's not overly thick blade stock. So we'll see. I'm going to do a cut test with it like I do everything. And as long as it cuts decently okay, then I will be fine with it. It's crew wear blade steel. I really love how it looks, man. I'm really glad I picked this color. It's just a clean, super, super clean look. The button is like not very intrusive, but it's nice and grippy. It's got good texture on it. I really like it so far. So I hope it slices good because I've been trying to find an OTF that I enjoyed EDCing, you know? I'm trying to find something like that forever. And I hope this is the one, man. I hope it is. I also think this teal is going to look really nice over time as it wears in. You know, I could kind of picture over time, you know, the color kind of wearing off in certain spots. And I can picture it just looking really nice, you know, kind of like a worn in look. So I'm stoked. What's up, man? Experience Precision. What is up? Do the cut test live? That'd be kind of fun. Maybe I'll go get some cardboard real quick. We could at least see, because that's the main thing, is cutting cardboard. Maybe we'll do that. That'd be kind of fun. Neil's here. What's up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. Benchmade Phaeton to be a great OTF slicer. I'm not familiar with that one. Just found a large Incussion NAFs. Ooh. You gonna buy that shit? I feel like nobody really flat grinds OTS because it probably causes alignment issues with the sliding parts. Yeah, I think you're mostly right. It was kind of interesting actually. When we had Daryl Caston from D Rocket Designs on the Cartel Hangout, I asked him basically that question. I was like, why aren't makers of OTFs, why aren't they using thinner blade stock? Why aren't they slicier? And basically he said they kind of have to have a certain amount of girth, thickness to withstand kind of the violent movements, you know, getting it shot out and shot back in again. And it needs to have, you know, the spring system have to have something solid to kind of push on, basically. I'm not explaining it right, but he explained why, and it is a thing. It's not just that OTF makers are like, no, we could make them slicey, but we're not. There is actually a reason, which I always kind of assumed there was, but I just didn't know what it was, you know. Beefer, what's up, man? The worn in look is fire. Yeah. I love a good worn in knife. Yeah, I just got my Hinderer XM18 reground by BGM. BG, I actually have his card right here. BGM. Instagram, BGM Knives. Hit him up on there. And he does an incredible job. I'll show you the knife right now. This used to be a Hinderer XM18 Spanto. And he put the hollow grind on here. Focus. He did a really nice job. Really, really nice. Highly recommend. He's got really good prices. The turnaround was only like 2 days, 3 days when he actually had it in his possession, at least. So yeah, highly recommend him. BGM. Yeah, I would think so. I would think hollow grinds on an OTF would be good. Yeah, the shootout was actually one of the few OTFs that I thought had nice thin blade stock. I just couldn't handle the super plasticky handle. You know, it kind of sucks because I actually really did like that knife. If it was in aluminum, I would have bought one for sure. No, I have not. I have not. What are those? It sounds familiar, but I can't remember what it is. Favorite full tie is the mini FSD. Not full tie would be the Arius. Damn, dude, those are two badass knives I've never had the privilege of handling. That mini FSD, man. Such a good looking knife. Hinderer, Schminderer. Let's look. Oh, Jacob, I didn't know you're in here. What's up, buddy? Going back to work? Right on, brother. Interfaces. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at VC Edge real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I need to. What am I doing? What the fuck? What is happening? There we go. There we go. All right. What's going on here? Oh, these knives. Okay. Yeah. These are the knives that are made all the way, like fully out of carbon fiber. And then he inserts an edge. You can see right here. He inserts a steel edge, and they're done really well. I actually watched a video on the whole process of how he does this, and it's really amazing. He is a fucking genius. The knives are insanely lightweight, obviously. They're just really done absolutely perfectly. They're really tough too. It seems like it wouldn't be, but the way he does them, it really is. So yeah, those things are insane. A regrind on the MSI, man, that would be. I mean, a hollow grind would be badass on this thing, which kind of sucked because that's what they were thinking of doing. I know at least the prototypes that they were showing initially had hollow grinds on them. I mean, BGM could put a nice hollow grind on this thing for you, dude. And that would be that'd be pretty fucking badass, dude. You'd probably have the only MSI in the game with a hollow grind. That'd be sick, dude. I would consider that. Would it be worth getting the MSI or waiting to save more for the Stitch to become magically available? I don't know. I haven't tried the Stitch. I really would like to try the Stitch. I heard it's got a little bit more of kind of a detenty feel. The MSI, I cannot easily reverse flick. You can see if I get the right angle, it comes out, but I can't just easily pop it open. I'm trying as hard as I can. If I go sideways, I can do it, but it doesn't come out quickly at all. Thumb flick. I mean, you could do it with a little bit of wrist. That's no problem. You know, you could pull down the lock and just swing it out like that. You could slow roll it. But man, if this had a nice snappy reverse flick, that would be so badass. But you know, the more I handle the knife and kind of am around it, there might be enough redeeming qualities to where I would just consider this a slow rolling knife, and that's that. You know, I won't even try to flick it. I open it like this. I use it, and it is really smooth. You know, putting it away on the drop. So I don't know. I'm still kind of making up my mind on it. But do know that before you buy one, that it's not a reverse flicker. No, yeah, no, favorites all around. They don't have to be cheap. Shirogorov, yeah. Oh yeah, the Django, the new Kunwu. Yeah, it seems like they're really playing it safe. They're kind of just seems like they're doing variations on the Pulsar. You know, they look similar to the Pulsar, but with different blades, different blade shapes and stuff. You know, the handles are a little different, but yeah, frame lock would be badass on that knife. Ozark Trail Green. Booker Mermaid for $30. Damn, that's a steal. Husbandly duties. Right on, brother. Have a good night, man. Drew's here. What's up, Drewski? What is happening? I would love to get to have a Shirogorov on the channel. I got to handle one like briefly at the California Custom Knife Show. There was one on a table, and you could tell that it was kind of the one that was always at the table. You know, it had probably been handed or like been handled by hundreds and hundreds of people. So I won't really judge my, you know, I won't base my opinion of Shirogorov on that knife. And it was pretty smooth, but I wasn't like I flipped it and I wasn't like, oh holy fuck, oh my god. It was kind of like, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. But like I said, I'm not gonna judge my thoughts on Shirogorov off of that knife because it was a show knife. But I would love to have one on the channel at some point. Yeah. Actually, I did a members only video showing some of my tattoos. If you're a member, you can go back and find it. It's in the playlist somewhere. I would love a quiet carry. I would be torn between the Drift and the 9. I hear the 9 is amazing, but the Drift just calls to me, man. That design is just that's the ultimate Kevin knife. I don't know, but everyone just keeps raving about this 9, so I don't know. Probably smallish to medium-ish. I don't know my sheer grouse very well. Is the F95 a smallish one or what? What's the difference there? What's your thoughts on the S35VN 8020.5? Is that a new thing? I wasn't aware that there was S35VN 20.5s, 20.5s. Because I have the 3V one. But I didn't know that. Well, did I know that? Are they G10 or titanium? The drift is slimmer than it appears. Yeah, Jason was telling me that that it was super duper thin. Hearing that, I don't know. I would have to kind of handle it and see. It could be a turnoff for me though, if it's like uber thin, I might not like it. You know. So I don't know. I would have to handle it and see. But HQ has S35. Oh, okay, interesting. In G10. Bought that knife in your hand because of the review you did. Nice, man. How do you like it? You know, I haven't gotten this knife out in a while. I've just been kind of, you know, distracted with other knives. This is actually the first time I've picked it up in a couple weeks, I think. This is still one of the best knife designs. I still believe that fully. I was actually thinking a regrind on this would be super sweet because it's you know, it's not the best slicer. I think oh gosh. A hollow grind on this would be so sick. Or even a full flat. I wonder if he could do a full flat with the hole there. I'm sure he could. But well, the thumb stud's kind of in the way though, actually. The thumb stud's like right there above the plunge grind. But even just a hollow grind on here would be amazing. But then you'd be getting rid of this badass stonewash. This is my favorite stonewash I've ever seen on this 20.5. It's like cloudy. I fucking love it. Hell yeah. Good to hear, man. The sounds of the knife got me. Yeah, me too. I think that's kind of the case with everybody. I think most people, when they heard or saw this knife in a video and heard the sounds that it makes, were like, okay, yeah, I need to have that. And add to that the fact that it's just a really good knife with a super strong locking mechanism. You got yourself a badass fucking knife right there. The sheepsfoot is I think the best, or shark's foot, I guess. The double ad. Oh, that was hilarious. I don't have my other 20.5 anymore, so I can't do it. That was a long time ago. I had Creighton's been around for a long time, since almost the beginning of the channel, close to it. And it was one of the early live streams, and I had 2 of these, and I was just click clacking them, double click clacks. It was epic. Does the titanium make the knife feel more premium? I have one on G10. It feels like a toy. Oh yeah, absolutely. Also, what you can do, if you don't want to pay whatever this is, like $300, I think, OG Goat sells some aluminum scales for the G10 one, so you can, or not the G10, the G10 or the FRN. So you can take those off and put some aluminum scales on, and that really helps a lot. Really, really helps a lot. The titanium is still better. But if you want to just buy a set of scales for the one you have, you'll notice a huge difference. That's what I did with my first one. My first one was in D2 and FRN. I bought those aluminum goat scales, or OG goat scales, and yeah, huge difference. You should get one, man. You should get one. Have you handled one before? If you have not, I will let you borrow this, if you would like, if you haven't handled one already. You won't be sorry. You won't be sorry. You will love it. No, I don't have a code for OG. Jason just got one though too. Code fucker. That was hilarious, dude. But yeah, if you end up doing that, oh, never mind. I have to get a whole new 80-20.5 because I arced out the blade on an outlet. Oh shit. Damn, that sucks. Yeah. Well, if you can, you might as well just go for the full titanium one then, you know. I promise you'll like it much better than the G10. Trade for the MSI. No, I can't. I'm never getting rid of this. I already told myself I would never sell this knife because I wanted it so bad for so long. I wanted a full titanium 20.5 forever. And I finally did. Jason actually sold this to me. I like the stream even though I don't even own my favorite knife yet. You'd have nothing to take. Thanks for the like, buddy. What is your favorite knife that you want? Do you have one that you'd really like, or you have a couple in mind, or what? Haven't got to check one out yet. Yeah, for sure, man. When I send back your MSI, I'll throw this in there, and then you can check it out for a couple of days or whatever, week, and then send it back. That's fine. Yeah, I could do that. Where is my fat peepee? Where is it? Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Did I lose it? Did I lose my fat peepee? Oh, there it is. Everyone, please go like the stream right now. Here she is, my fat peepee. My wife is finally satisfied. Look at this little thing. It's totally just a joke, you know, because it's really not even a very practical tiny knife because it's a Tonto, you know. If it was like a Warncliffe or something, it'd actually be practical for opening packages or whatever. But I mean, you could kind of use this tip down here, but it's not ideal. So I really think it is just a complete joke knife, which is fine. You know, I mean, I bought it. It was a good joke. I made a funny short with it. And it's just kind of fun to say, you know, fat peepee. Who doesn't like that? So yeah, it was worth the $25. It's almost an innie. Yeah. I usually camp backcountry. Would you ever do reviews on full tang knives? Yeah, for sure. I just don't have that many. I recently did a full review on my Bradford Guardian 3, which I really like. This is an amazing knife. I've gotten a lot of use out of this. Yeah, this is a really good one. I just don't have too many fixed blades. I've made a few. Beauty. Orange G10 Thunderbird. Yeah. Those seem to sell out so fast, man. It's crazy. People love those things. I've never tried one, actually. Bedmon, what's up, man? Good to see ya. Oh, yeah, we should look at this. This was a gift from Florida Boy there. The guy that lent me the MSI. He stuck this in the package as a gift. Isn't that crazy? This is a vintage Spyderco Police from the early 90s, apparently. And it's full stainless steel. It's pretty heavy. You can see on the clip, it's got a patent number. Right there. Check this blade out. Oh, shit. Is that wicked as fuck or what? Damn. That is insane, dude. I was thinking about it yesterday. I wish I could see all the stuff that this has ever cut, you know? I wish I could see all that stuff. That knife saw some brutality. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. This thing is wicked, man. Did they ever make this in like G10 or something? Or was it always in stainless? Does anybody know? This is just so rad. And is there like a new version of this? Do they still just it? I can't talk. Do they still make like any version of a police anymore? I'd be curious to see like what their current version of this is. You can kind of flick it if you give it some wrist, but I think back then these were meant to slow roll out for sure. One position pocket clip, really pointy serrated blade, full serrated. Just epic, dude. Local shop has them. What do they look like? You can still get them. These like this exact one. I mean, obviously it's not going to be from the 90s, but they still make this same design. Let's just look it up. Inspired the civilian and the matriarch. Okay. Let's see. Let's just go to Spyderco. Oh yeah, there it is right there. 230. That's a dual. What do they call it? Dual ground? No. Serrated and whatever they call that. Both. Developed in the early 80s to request from law enforcement officers who wanted a slim, easy to carry folder capable of serious cutting performance. So yeah, you can still get this. That's cool, man. That is very cool. Yeah, when is there a military 2 in the works? I don't know. I think, is this a lightweight one? Wow, yeah, they are pricey. VG10. I don't know what this one is in. It says ATS 55. Is that a blade steel? If it is, I've never heard of it. But these newer ones are in VG10. And then, oh, there's a Police 4. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. The Police 4. 4.1. These are actually even a little bit longer. So you can get a K390 Police 4. That's pretty sick. Yeah. What's up, Terry? I'm pretty tempted too. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming out with the military too with the compression lock. I forgot about that. Stone Hands. What's up, man? Thanks for popping in. Got me hooked on the PM2 Horncliffe. Nice. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. That's got to be one of the wickedest Warncliffs I've ever tried. That PM2 Warncliffe. It's just gnarly. White Mountain Knives has a K390 stretch 150. Damn, really? Gonna head out. Warriors playing the Kings. Right on, man. Yeah, thanks for joining us. I will hopefully see you in the next one, buddy. What's the difference between the stretch and this Police 4? Look at the stretch. Okay, it's a little smaller. 3.4-inch blade. And you have a choke-up spot. That's pretty sweet. I didn't know that. Lock back. That's pretty cool, dude. I don't remember looking at this. Stretch XL would be closer. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, here we go. Stretch XL. Yeah, 4-inch blade, yeah. This is probably honestly better than the Police because you have the choke up spot, right? There's a Crew Air and VG10 Stretch XL. Let's see. This Stretch XL in black FRN and G10 is only $112. Oh, there's a Stretch 2 Sheep's Foot. Wow. This looks like the Spyderco or the Benchmade Griptilian Sheep's Foot blade, doesn't it? That looks very similar. Pyrite Warning or the Echo. I haven't tried the Echo yet, but let me tell you, man, this Warney Pyrite is absolutely the snappiest, most pleasurable reverse flicking button lock I've ever tried. At least in a budget knife. The Malibu still is better. But man, typically budget button locks are always kind of a little mushy. This one legit feels like it's got a detent in it. It's so good. I mean, listen to this thing just slam out. Great acoustics too. I love it. Is the drift thinner than the pyrite? I don't know. That's a good question. Does anyone own both? If it was the same thickness as the pyrite, I would be happy with that. If it was much thinner, I don't know. That might be too thin. Yeah, that's true. I like the fuzzy micarta. I don't really carry this kind of micarta at work though, because my hands are just too dirty, and yeah, it will start feeling dirty. But um, carrying this like regular day to day, when you're not working, I think the micarta develops a really nice patina. It kind of darkens like where your hand is, but it's not really dirt. It's like just oils from your hand. Um, so yeah, I really like this kind of micarta, the fuzzy stuff. Pyrite XL, yeah. I thought I was done with button locks too, until this Warney Pyrite came out, and had to get it, man. Had to do it. I mean, the Pyrite was already my favorite budget button lock. And now it's just another level. I literally only have one complaint with this knife, and it's not even that big of a deal, but it's really slippery. This stainless steel, it's got a really nice stonewash on it, and it's just slippery. It hasn't slipped out of my hands, or I haven't dropped it or anything. But if it was like raining outside, or my hands were kind of wet or slippery, I wouldn't pick up this knife. You know. Whole button is awesome. Yeah, dude, look at how fast I can do this. Watch. Flipping the TS300. Nice. Aaron told me about a Tucson that was in stock that I'm really stoked on. Which one was it again, Aaron? I want to pull it up and see if it's still there. It's one that I had been on the lookout for quite a while, ever since I saw Neves do a video on it. And it was finally in stock at White Mountain Knives. And Aaron told me about it, and I ordered one. Couldn't resist. Oh yeah, the 376. I wonder if it's still there. Wow, it's still in stock. Guys, I would jump on this if I were you. This is an awesome Tucson. $100, and you can use code Doody3 and get it for like 82 or something like that. Or no, like 92, I think. Or maybe, well, I can't remember. It's like a 10% discount. So, but man, this is sick. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, same on mine. For some reason, the skiffs in that TS300 just, I mean, it's like unbelievably fall shut now. Like insane. In fact, let me pull it out. Like you don't have to nudge it at all. You just take your finger away, and it's bye bye. This is such a sick knife. It unlocked a boost code. Yeah. Yeah. 129. It's one of the best knives I've ever owned. Nice, dude. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Tucson does just really awesome stuff. Really awesome stuff. I've been slowly building my collection. I still only have 2, but I will soon have 3. You guys already know, most of you, but here's my other one. The 269. This one, I don't know. It's a different kind of action than 300. It's more like of a controlled hydraulic drop. It's like, I think it's the tolerances inside the pivot. They're just so perfect. It feels like all the different surfaces in there are just exactly parallel with each other. You know what I mean? So nice. So nice. The 376 is 12,000. Yeah. I can't wait to cut with that thing, man. I really can't wait. Just got a ZT-0462 in the mail. Ooh, nice. ZT-0462. I need to look that up. Hang on. I get the ZTs confused. Is it the Sinkovich? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nice, dude. Congratulations. That is a badass knife. Still so impressed with the 269. Yeah. Isn't it amazing? Did yours break in even smoother? Mine sure did. I know right out of the box it was like crazy smooth, but after like a week of using it, it got nuts. And these are just the stock bearings too. I'm not sure what kind are in here. Whatever they are, they're good. $260. Yeah, Nate has a 269 too. Yeah, we all got our 269s. Get yourself a 376. We can all be 376 pals too. I know you want to be 376 pals. What's up, Lacey? How you doing? What's happening? I want to try the TS-144. TS-144. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's basically the 269, but a compound ground Tanto, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Really think they were flexing on Riyadh with that one. Let's show them what we're capable of. It sure seems like it, man. The build quality on the 269, I've said it before, but if you handed me a Riyadh and the Tucson 269 and I didn't know either of them, and I was closing my eyes and I was just feeling them and feeling the action and everything, I wouldn't be able to tell you which was which, and I wouldn't be able to tell you which was made better. I might even say the 269 was made better. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Later, Creighton. Good to see you, man. Can take or leave most ZTs, but this one I found compelling. Like new in box for 180. Wow, that's a good deal. It's definitely a good deal. I've actually never handled one of those, but I've always wanted to. Dude, yeah, something came over me um, in the last couple of days, and I've been really close to buying a Jack Wolf knife. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, I was just like, you know what? I want to have one of those, and I haven't done it yet. I've resisted, but man, I don't think I'm going to. But for some reason, I had the itch. Oh, sick, man. Yeah, mine just came today too. Which one did you get? I got the teal. The teal Warney. I really like it so far. I'm going to do a cut test with it tomorrow and see how it does. But yeah, I'm really liking it. Nate too. Put on layaway. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Blue one, nice. Yeah, so far, man, it fires hard. It feels really good. It's one of the more ergonomic OTFs I've felt, just because it's a neutral handle. There's nothing to give you a hot spot. Even the clip, there's not like a little bill. It's kind of flat right there. So yeah, so far I'm happy. Yeah, I'm really hoping it's slicey. I already kind of talked about it tonight, but I have sold every Microtech I've owned because it didn't cut cardboard very well at all. And so I'm really hoping that this one does decent. It doesn't even have to do super well, but just decent. And I think it will. Yes, it's definitely sharp. Probably could use a little strop. But yeah, it's sharp. I'm on the mini Claymore. Yeah, that one looks interesting. I wish it didn't have FRN scales. But I think it's a pretty good looking knife. I want my warning shift to be a real utility. Yeah, same here, man. That's why I bought it. Is I've been just searching for an OTF that I could EDC and enjoy carrying and have it be useful. And the Microtechs, I just didn't really feel that they were super useful, so that's why I sold them. But yeah, I'm just hoping this one is. We'll see. Civil war rising between the lock knifers and the slip joint enjoyers. Yeah, I have been noticing that recently. People hating on slip joints. I don't really understand that. But yeah, if there's a war, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready. Got my Recon 035 today. Ooh, nice, dude. I've never tried one of those, but that's a classic. Wanting an axial as well. Man, that'd be really cool to. I wonder what the sliciest OTF is. Is the Recon 035? Is that? I mean, is it like ridiculously thick blade stock, or does it seem like it would be pretty slicey, or what? What's the blade look like? I mean, I don't know. There is a chance this is not going to slice well because it's got a pretty thin bevel. If it was full flat, maybe, but it just doesn't have that much room to drop down to a thin edge and get rid of all that friction in there. But we'll see, man. Only time will tell. Surprised the S90V Carbon Fiber Spyderco Siren is still available. Really? S90V for 174? Damn. Pretty good geometry. That's good. Yeah, once you do some cutting with it, let me know. I'm curious. Curious what the sliceiest OTF is. They're all we've already talked about it, but they're all relatively thicker geometry. Well, should we wrap it up? Does anyone have any oh, you know what? Thanks for reminding me. I was gonna go get some cardboard because we should just see how it does, right? We should just do a little cutting right now. I mean, why not? You know? I don't think you guys want to see me cry live, which I will if this doesn't cut good. Modern slip joints from our collectors versus maybe some people, but I carry a slip joint every day, man, and I use it a shit ton. I wouldn't spend $300 on one, but this is $100, a third of the price, and I carry it every day because it's a super good utility cutter. If I want to do some little detail work, I bust this baby out, do some nice little cutting. Especially when my primary knife is like a shaman or something, So I use this a lot. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe the majority of slip joint people are just collectors. I don't know. Maybe, but not me. All right, hang tight. I'm going to go grab some cardboard real quick, and we're going to see if this actually cuts. Okay. Guys ready? Should I wait for the black micarta blade nightshade to come in stock or G10 with satin and star wash? I would say the G10 and satin. Their micarta is not really the best. It kind of just honestly feels like G10 anyways. So I would go with the G10 and satin personally, or stonewash. I just think the black blade might kind of affect the action. And the action is really good, so I don't know if I don't know, it could be fine, but personally I would get the satin. All right, let me break down this box first. All right, there we go. So far, so good. Actually, let me get this piece. No. Okay, here we go. Yeah, not bad. Not too shabby. I mean, it's definitely not the sliciest thing ever, but it's really not having a problem. Now, if I were to go through that triple thickness cardboard that I do on my cut testing, that could be another story. But like I said, it doesn't need to be unbelievably slicey, just decently slicey for me to enjoy carrying it. So just the fact that it pretty much destroyed that regular cardboard, I think we're gonna be good. We'll do a full video on it, but not too bad. The micro text that I've handled would not do that that easily. It was seriously so bad that like I'd be pushing through a cut and the cardboard would start bunching up. You probably have noticed that if you try cutting with a dull knife or something, it doesn't even cut. It just like bunches the cardboard up. Doesn't seem too bad for an OTF. Yeah. Yep. Not terrible. Sharpen it and try again. Doesn't look like it's too thick behind the edge. Not associated with normal, but far better. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let us. I might end up laying the edge back a little bit. I don't know. But let's give her a quick little strap and then see where we're at. Did you say you got a Tucson TS 376? Yeah. Well, I didn't get it yet, but I ordered one. They're still in stock at White Mountain Knives right now. The Archer OTF. Yeah, I'm curious about that one too, man. It's a budget OTF, and I'm curious to see how it stacks up to this one right here. This SOS. This is a really good purchase. For a $100 OTF, this is awesome. And it's got a solid button. It doesn't rattle. I mean, even this knife, the switch rattles a little bit. So that's a major plus on that little SOS one. I'm happy. I'm really happy. We'll do a full extensive testing, but yeah, I think I'm gonna like it. The edge could be laid back even a little bit farther too, which I probably will end up putting just, a nice fresh edge on here. But just seeing that the factory edge can do that and then strap back nice and quickly and cut some paper, I'm cool. I am cool with that. Firing mechanism. Oh, really? Wow. Well, it might be really good then. Oh, did you just cut some cardboard too? Sweet. Pleasantly surprised. Hell yeah. That's good to hear. 15 degree. Yeah, I'll have to see. I'm not sure where it's at right now, but yeah. I think with the edge laid back a tiny bit, I think this could be a nice EDC OTF. Yeah, I'm happy with it. All right, let's wrap this bitch up, folks. I could clean up all this cardboard now. Any last comments? Anybody? Yeah. Dudes chatting with dudes, watching a dude cut cardboard. There's no other stream like that on the whole internet that's doing what we're doing. Woman tells me I need a fat pee-pee. Better get one, dude. Better hurry up and get one. 8 hours left on my shift. Damn. Well, hope you have a good night, man. Hope you get through it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I love y'all. And I'll see you Saturday morning, the Saturday morning stream, 7 a.m. Actually, no, we do 6:30 now. I forgot. 6:30 a.m. Pacific on Saturday morning. I'll see you guys in there. Have a good Friday. Let's finish strong. And yeah, you guys are awesome. I love you. You want to say goodbye, Mr. Floki? Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Say hi to everybody. It's a little buddy. There he is. There's the little guy. There's the little guy. All right. Adios.